Did you know that you can make over $650 a day online from anywhere in the world? In today's video, I'll be going over 7 unique side hustles that you can do anywhere to make money online. I'll also be ranking each one based on their passiveness, difficulty, and earning potential, so you know exactly which one suits you best. Some of these side hustles I do myself and have generated me over $10,000 a month, so I'm super excited to share them with you guys. The first side hustle I want to go over is selling services to YouTubers. YouTube is big, and I mean really big. It has over 2.6 billion monthly users, but more importantly for you, it has around 114 million creators who all need help with their channels. And that's where you come in. You can help YouTubers with creating thumbnails, voiceovers, and even editing their videos. On platforms like Fiverr and Upwork, you can advertise your services by creating a gig, and YouTubers in need of your services will come to you and pay you for those services. You'll want to first pick which type of service you want to offer. I would suggest focusing on thumbnail design, as they're pretty straightforward and can be easily outsourced in the future. For example, I took a deep dive into the seller who has over 2,500 reviews on Fiverr. On Fiverr, an average of 65% of orders are reviewed, and most sales come from the standard package. This means this seller has sold his services to a higher number than what his reviews reflect. But for the sake of the example, at an average price of $20 per thumbnail times his reviews, this seller has made over $51,000 by simply making thumbnails. Not bad for a little hustle on the side. If you need more convincing, I actually reached out to my friend Kane, who has been operating as a YouTube scriptwriter on Fiverr for 1 year, and guess what? Within 6 months of joining the platform, he was able to scale over to $10,000 a month. Since then, he has continued to scale even further with a team. So needless to say, there is a lot of demand for YouTube services on Fiverr. Anyway, if you decide to sell thumbnails, you can use websites like Canva.com, which has YouTube thumbnail templates you can build off of instead of starting from scratch. But you can also use a bunch of other free or paid graphic design applications like Adobe Illustrator and Snappa to create great thumbnails. From there, you'll want to price yourself competitively so that you can start generating positive reviews as quickly as possible. I suggest $5 for a thumbnail in the beginning. And remember, Fiverr relies on an algorithm, so you'll need to make your profile look the best it can possibly be in order for you to rank higher in the search results. You want your thumbnails, title, description, and price to be as eye-catchy as possible. That way you lure the most amount of people in. Once you have a nice profile with positive reviews, you can then slowly increase your pricing. If you notice less demand when you increase your prices, consider offering long-term subscription plans. These plans allow you to work with a buyer for an extended period and attract new ones in exchange for a small discount. Now, as your workload increases, you might find it overwhelming to handle everything on your own. When this happens, you can then outsource the work to other designers on Fiverr who can do it cheaper than what you're charging per thumbnail and profit the rest. For example, if you charge $20 per thumbnail, you can find someone who charges $5, pay them to do the work, and then deliver the thumbnail to your client as if you did it yourself and profit the difference. Now, in terms of difficulty, I would give this a 5 out of 10, as you're going to need to spend some time learning how to create thumbnails, market yourself, and how Fiverr and similar platforms work. In terms of passiveness, I would give this about a 2 out of 10, as unless you begin outsourcing, you're going to be doing most of the work yourself. And in terms of earning potential, I would give this about a 5 out of 10, depending on what services you provide. The next side hustle on the list is becoming a virtual assistant. Plenty of people and business owners around the world need help with running daily tasks. And I know this personally because as a YouTuber, I have a never-ending list of things I need to do, and I'm more than willing to pay someone to help me complete them. That's exactly where a virtual assistant comes into play. A person who works remotely that can complete tasks like writing, marketing, designing, etc. These people are so needed that the virtual assistant market is estimated to grow by around 37% on average every single year. So you can potentially make a lot of money by doing this yourself. What you'll want to do is try and find someone like me who needs help with general or specific tasks. I suggest using platforms like Fiverr, Upwork, and Indeed to help find opportunities in the beginning. And you can also advertise your services on there. From there, you can use ChatGPT to help write blogs, emails, and messages for a client if those are the services they need from you. You can also use Canva and Midjourney to help create branding graphics, or even Otter AI to transcribe meetings and take notes. The key is to find someone that needs help with their daily tasks and determine how to provide them with long-lasting value. According to ZipRecruiter, a virtual assistant can earn between $19 to $82 an hour, with some of the top earners making $170,000 a year. Now, this will be difficult in the beginning because you're going to need to find clients, so I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10 for difficulty. And for passiveness, unfortunately, this one's going to get a 3 out of 10 as you're going to be limited by your time. Sure, you could try and automate a few processes, but the bulk of the work will be done by you. And for earning potential, I'm going to give this one about a 4 out of 10. The next side hustle is online tutoring. There is a lot of money to be made with online tutoring. The best part is that you can teach anything you're skilled at, such as English, math, writing, music, drawing, design, or any other subject really. And people are more than willing to pay you for your expertise. Online tutors can earn anywhere from $15 to more than $100 an hour, depending on the subject they teach, all from the comfort of their home, because you can even do the side hustle on your phone with apps like Cambly. However, I suggest starting out with platforms like Wyzant because it's well established and draws millions of visitors each month, which means you're more likely to find clients and make money. You can also set your own availability and rates, which I really like. People teaching more advanced subjects like calculus are making about $180 an hour, as you can see on the screen, which is crazy. There's also a former teacher who now makes $10,000 per month by teaching writing and grammar on outschool.com. And the best part is that she only works 10 to 12 hours per week, which shows that there's a great opportunity to earn money through online tutoring. You can simply start off by charging what you feel is fair for your skills. And as you teach more and more people, they'll hopefully leave positive reviews about you, which will act as social proof for you to charge more money in the future, either on the tutoring platforms we just went over or even on your own website. That way you keep more of your earnings. For difficulty, assuming you have something to teach, I'm going to give this one a 4 out of 10. But for passiveness, unless you create your own business and you employ other tutors to work for you, this may take up a big amount of time, so I'm going to give it a passiveness score of 3 out of 10. And for earning potential, once again, because you are limited by your time in the beginning, I'll give this a 5 out of 10. The next side hustle is selling digital products on Etsy. For those unaware, Etsy is an online marketplace that sells all kinds of vintage and artsy goods. However, in recent years, a lot of people have started seeing success in selling digital products like PDFs, printables, art, and more. And for those who are starting to sweat because they don't have an artistic bone in their body like me, don't worry. There are a bunch of softwares that do most of the heavy lifting for us. Take Rachel Jimenez for instance, a woman from the United States who makes a reported $9,500 a month by selling printables that she makes on Canva. However, there's a new kid on the block and their name is Midjourney. Midjourney is an AI program that uses large amounts of data to create unique pictures based on the prompts that you give it. For example, one user gave Midjourney this prompt: a powerful portrait of an elderly person capturing the wrinkles, textures of the skin, and expressive eyes that tell a story of a lifetime in high resolution and natural lighting. And this picture was the result. And you might be wondering, okay, Diana, sure, but you can't sell digital art for that much money, right? Wrong. Because this other AI generated picture sold for over $400,000 back in 2018. Crazy, right? Anyway, the best part about this side hustle is that you can sell anything from digital art, PDF guides, all the way to Excel spreadsheets if you like, by simply using Canva, Midjourney, Kindle, as well as ChatGPT to make your work much easier. But keep in mind that you may run into copyright issues with some of these programs, specifically Midjourney, so make sure to do your own due diligence. Now, I wouldn't say the side hustle is difficult at all. However, there is a lot of competition, so you're going to need to find the right niche and products that sell best based on demand. So I'll give this one a 5 out of 10 for difficulty. For passiveness, I have to give this a 6 out of 10 because you will have to spend time figuring out what products work and which ones don't. And finally, for earning potential, I'm going to give this one about a 5 out of 10. There are plenty of people doing hundreds of thousands of dollars a year doing this, but unless you scale this into a big operation, I think it would be really difficult to make millions from this side hustle. However, once again, there is a lot of money to be made here if done correctly. The next side hustle is making money with Google Maps. I'm sure very few of you have heard of this one, and you might be confused, but don't be, because the way it works is simple. Essentially, you'll reach out to local businesses and sell them the service of increasing their ranking on Google Maps with SEO so that they rank higher and get more customers. The best part is that you'll be using Fiverr to fulfill that service. You'll want to start off by going onto Google Maps. From there, choose a town that has a good number of small, medium-sized businesses you can reach out to. Ideally, a business with little reviews and uncompleted profiles on Google Maps. For example, I chose Miami and looked for local plumbing businesses and got a list of them. But as you can see, this business here has very few reviews. They don't have a website or anything like that, which is hurting them. So you can call these people up and tell them, hey, if you want more business and clients, I can help you rank higher on Google by completing your profile for you and getting a website up and running for a flat fee of, $200 or $300.
Oh my God!
That's just an example. Obviously, you can raise or lower the price depending on the services you agree to provide. You'll then go on Fiverr.com and find someone who can fulfill the order for you, like these experienced sellers right here who are currently charging between $5 to $50. So let's say you charge your client $300 and someone on Fiverr fulfills the order for $20. You'll profit the difference, which is $280 for basically calling businesses and helping them get more customers. So it's a win-win. This YouTuber, for example, was able to get 3 clients within 4 hours of cold calling. 2 of them paid her $250 and the other paid $200 for her services, which were fully fulfilled by someone on Fiverr. But if you really want to make as much profit as possible, you can also try selling services like copywriting by using systems like ChatGPT. That way you take home everything and are still doing the least amount of work possible. Now, I don't actually think this one is too difficult once you become confident in cold calling. So I'm going to give this one around a 4 out of 10 in terms of difficulty. As for passiveness, it's not very passive because you're going to need to be cold calling these businesses, but if you outsource the calling, I'll give it a 3 out of 10. And for earning potential, I'll give this a 6 out of 10 as well. The next side hustle on the list is affiliate marketing, which for those who don't know, it involves driving customers to businesses through website links in exchange for money. For example, with every video I upload, I always include a bunch of affiliate links in my description for products I use and I think others will find valuable. And the best part is that these affiliate links generate me a whopping $5,000 a month and sometimes even more. Like this past month when I made over $10,000 from just one affiliate program. Now, the key to affiliate links is driving large amounts of people to a website. So the first thing you'll want to do is create an audience. Examples of how you can do this might include creating a YouTube channel like mine, a TikTok channel, an Instagram account, or even a blog on a website. From there, you'll want to become an affiliate partner with companies that align with the interests of your viewers. This is really important as it wouldn't make sense to give a financial audience links to makeup products and vice versa. So if your audience is interested in creating a website, partner with WordPress. If they're interested in credit cards like my audience, you can partner with credit card issuers or other websites. The best part is that you can be affiliated with multiple affiliate programs at once and earn money from all of them. All you need to do is look up affiliate marketing programs on Google and you'll get a list of programs you can sign up for and products you can promote. You're then going to want to include these links in a place that's going to drive a lot of people to that website. For YouTubers, this will be in your video description. For bloggers, this will be naturally hyperlinked throughout your content. Any viewers and readers that are interested in the products and services you talk about, and depending on whether they take action, you'll then receive a share of the revenue. For example, Fiverr will give you up to 10% of the revenue that they make on a customer within the first 12 months of them joining. Rakuten, one of my favorite online shopping portals that I'm always talking about on the channel, gives you $30 per customer who joins using your link and so on. So there's honestly a lot of money you can make with affiliate marketing. You just have to find products or services that fit your niche and audience. Now, affiliate marketing is extremely simple, but because you need to build an audience to drive traffic, I'm going to give this a difficulty score of 5 out of 10. In terms of passiveness, however, I think you know what my answer is going to be, and that's a 9 out of 10. You honestly can't get more passive than this. And for earning potential, I'm going to give this a 10 out of 10 because there's no limit on how much you can earn, especially if you're advertising a high-ticket product or service. Finishing off this list, we have faceless YouTube channels, which might sound like a far cry, but hear me out. Because not only can you do this side hustle for free, but you can also do it without ever showing your face. You'll need to start by picking the category of content you want to create. I suggest choosing one with the highest CPM, which according to HubSpot includes makeup, retail, health, finance, and technology. The higher the CPM, the more money you'll make. But one of the highest paying categories right now is how to make money online, which technically falls into the finance category. YouTuber Joshua Mayo is currently making over $10,000 from AdSense revenue alone, so that should tell you something. But Diana, how on earth do you do this for free? Well, you're going to want to use Google Documents to write your scripts and ChatGPT to help you out. From there, you can record your voice using your laptop or your phone's built-in microphone for the voiceover. Now for editing, you'll need stock footage for the videos, so I suggest using pexels.com or Pixabay. Those are the free sites I usually use to download stock videos for my own videos. You can go straight to these websites and download everything you need onto your computer, then add the footage over your voiceover using editing programs like DaVinci or iMovie to put all the footage together and edit your video. Now, in order to make money from your videos, you'll need to first be accepted into the YouTube Partner Program. Once you're approved for the program, YouTube will place ads on your videos and they'll pay you 55% of the ad sale revenue. On top of that, you can add affiliate links in the description of your videos like we talked about earlier and make even more money. I do this myself and I can assure you, you can make a lot of money if you do it correctly. This month alone, I've made over 10K from YouTube AdSense and affiliate links put together, and I know you guys can too. Now, I wouldn't say this is crazy difficult, but it can be time consuming. So because of that, I'm going to give this side hustle a 4 out of 10 for difficulty. For passiveness, however, I would absolutely give this one an 8 out of 10. Because once a video is created, it will continue to produce money for you as long as the video is relevant, which is longer than you might think. I mean, I still make money on videos uploaded years ago, so that should tell you something. And for earning potential, this one gets a 10 out of 10. Sure, it may be difficult to get started at first, but once you get the hang of it, you can honestly make a ton of money in the long run. So there you have it, peeps. I hope the mentioned side hustles help you guys make some money this year. And remember, not all side hustles are created equally, and some may take longer than others to generate you money. But if you stick to one, you're guaranteed to make money. With that being said, if you made it this far into the video, comment the word money so I know who my loyal besties are. And if you guys are interested in getting a free $30 after you spend $30 with Rakuten and earning cash back on a ton of popular stores, make sure to check out the links down in the description. As always, that's the best way to support the channel. I love you guys. Don't forget to share, like, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications. That way you don't miss out on any future uploads. And if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to watch these other ones next. Okay, bye now.